How are you today? Bill Daly, PJP's King of Tabletop. I'm here with Chef Jason Cichonski of
Hey, Bill.
1100 Social. He's also the chef owner of Gaslight and Ella in downtown Philly. So 1100 Social is Jason's newest opportunity here at the very busy Xfinity Live complex. So Jason, can you give us an idea of how the menu came together?
Yeah, we really wanted to focus on Asian and Mexican flavors. A lot of those two things go together very, very well. They have a lot of overlapping ingredients, and it kind of is something that everybody's familiar with dumplings, everybody's familiar with tacos, and it brings a level of fun to stick with the Xfinity Live theme and the high energy, but also a little bit more of a refined style of food.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I mean, when we as a team at PJP came over to talk to you about the tabletop, it really presented a challenge. We said, Korean barbecue and Mexican, I really don't understand. So tell us how we put it all together and made it into a usable function.
It was, when looking through all the plates, and there's so many to choose from, it was kind of difficult to decide, but because a lot of the street food culture that goes into both Mexican and Asian, we wanted to find stuff that had more of a rustic look to it, something that has a little bit more texture. This line actually came out really good because it has a few vibrant colors, which is really prominent in a lot of Mexican culture. I mean, you can see in the guacamole here, they kind of have that terracotta, handmade type of feel to it, which goes perfect against the wood. The board, which was actually made for holding a cup of dipping sauce and putting something like fries on. We flipped over, used the other side, and it made a perfect vessel for our chips. The way everything tapers up holds sauces in place, which is great because we use a lot of different sauces in our cooking. A lot of salsas, a lot of things that are juicy and can be runny. So it keeps everything in one spot, and it kind of makes plating a little bit easier for us.
Jason, I think I'm going to hire you to sell tabletop. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you.
Now, this is all part of the Churchill Stonecast collection, and it features very, very nice, rustic, sort of fresh local colors. You can see this deep orange. You can see a robin's egg blue in some of the items. And they feature really nice, soft corners, but they feel like they have not been engineered. They feel like they're from the earth.
Absolutely. It gives almost a rustic, refined feel to it, and that's kind of what we were going for in the restaurant.
Perfect.
One of the directors of operations, Glenn Such, reached out to me. They were looking to kind of refine what they were doing at Xfinity Live. Everything in Philadelphia and really everywhere, food movement is going towards, people appreciate their food, they appreciate where it comes from, and they want it to be well made. And I think the Cordish Group and Xfinity Live understands that and is trying to move into a direction of still having a great atmosphere and a lot of fun, but having that food to back it up. So we started talking, and I've been cooking very eclectic styles of food for my entire career, so it was fun to take two of my favorites and put them together and then really hone in on those. The concept came first. The concept for the Mexican Asian was really about a lot of things are very shareable, a lot of things are made small and kind of street food oriented. So we kind of took that idea of it being communal and being fun and being accessible and easy to eat, and then picked menu items based off of those two cultures that blended well and worked good in the space. I think it's important that when you're putting the time and effort into the food, that translates through everything you're doing. So if that means taking extra time to take care of the dishes, we got the whole Churchill line is proven to be so far very durable. So we've had very minimal breakage, even in a relatively fast-paced environment. And yeah, it's been great.